Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the Hilchot Pesach series. This is the second part of the intro. בעזרת, ב'siyata d'shmaya, the last part of the intro. Hopefully tomorrow we will get into start with halachot of the month of Nisan, because the month of Nisan comes before the holiday of Pesach, as well as it's also very important to know leading up to the great holiday of Pesach, how you ready yourself, how you prepare yourself, etc. So I wanted to speak today about the law, about studying the laws of Pesach. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean like this. During the time of the Bet HaMikdash, Chazal enacted that Torah scholars should lecture publicly on laws related to each festival 30 days prior to the festival. That is, beginning from Purim, they would teach the laws of Pesach. According to some opinions, actually beginning from the 5th of Iyar, if I'm not mistaken, they should teach the laws of Shavuot. And from the 14th day of Elul, they should start teaching the laws of Sukkot. And this is publicly in front of everybody, or at least in front of all their students. The reason for this requirement was that all Jews living in Eretz Yisrael were required to bring offerings in the Bet HaMikdash on those festivals. And every sacrifice had to be clear of any imperfection, meaning there was a lot of halachot with every korban that they brought, and therefore that's why Chazal enacted that these laws should be taught publicly 30 days before each festival, to remind the people not to forget to prepare animals suitable enough for these offerings, and allow them sufficient time to perform these preparations properly. It's a very important thing. You bring a wrong korban, it could be chayav misa, right? And obviously this was in the times of the Bet HaMikdash, and the Bet HaMikdash unfortunately does not exist bazman hazeh, right, in this time. So the question is, if we don't have korbanot, why do we still have this halacha? And the answer is although the Bet HaMikdash was destroyed and remains destroyed, this requirement that Torah scholars should begin teaching their students the laws of the festival 30 days before the festival was not abolished from Israel. This was actually enacted in order to be that one should be proficient in the laws of the festival and know how to conduct himself. So what the Chazal of the later generations did after the Bet HaMikdash was they kept that enactment unabolished for the sole reason that yes, they don't have to bring korbanot anymore, but we do still have to know how to be proficient in the laws of the festival, of the holiday, right? And know how to conduct oneself within that holiday. There's many laws, and if you don't know at least most of the intricacies of the laws, you're very prone to failure, you're very prone to messing up, for the sole reason that small little changes, variations case to case, can change the outcome, the halachic ruling in the end. And if you're not aware of that, you could be desecrating the holiday, chas v'shalom. So therefore, it is a mitzvah to study the halachot of Pesach during the 30-day period before Pesach in order to review its basic laws. For example, kashering, biur chametz, baking matzot, very simple, important, borderline stuff, right? Therefore, the poskim say that it is proper that one should begin the study of these halachot the day of Purim itself, because that actually perfectly falls out 30 days before the 15th of Nisan, right? It's the 15th of Adar, and this year it's the 15th of Adar Beis, right? It's 30 days right before the 15th of Nisan, which of course is Leil Seder, the first Leil Seder. So B'ezrat Hashem, just a quick overview on the study of the laws of Pesach and its importance. Like I said in the past year, B'ezrat Hashem, this shiur and this whole the whole series is dedicated B'ezrat Hashem for Refua Shelema of Yaakov, Yisrael ben Tamar Malka, as well as LeIluy Nishmat, Pּנחs ben Abraham, and for the Hatzlacha for all of Klal Yisrael, as well as it's dedicated anonymously for a Zivug B'ezrat Hashem in Hashemayim Bekarov Mamash for the anonymous dedicators. And B'ezrat Hashem, B'siyata D'Shmaya, may we see you all tomorrow for the start of the halachot of the month of Nisan. Chazak u'baruch.